I can't get no relief. All right, there we go. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive. Brock and Hunter doing that thing. Doing that dang thing.
You're in like a dirty dorm room with half of your backdrop hanging down, and you got cans laying around. You have some Jaeger bottles up on the top shelf going around your room.
Yeah, Jaeger bombs. That just fell. That just fell. Interesting. I'll have to get Casper. I'll get that fixed. We'll get that fixed. We'll fix that in post. We'll fix that in post.
You can see behind the curtain, man. Nobody sees the wizard.
Nobody sees the wizard. The wizard.
It's a peek behind the curtain. It's just a wall.
Yeah, it's very underwhelming. Very just a beige wall. Anyway, let's get social with what's trending today. National Spaghetti Day. Spaghetti. I do like spaghetti. I think I like
it a lot, but
no. And the older I get, the less spaghetti I have because it'll put me down. If I eat a big spaghetti meal, I'm done. I think I like lasagna more. If I were to if I had to pick a pasta dish, I think I would take lasagna over spaghetti.
I do this every time I have spaghetti. We always have the Texas toast with
the big Texas toast,
garlic toast, or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
I put some spaghetti on top of one of those, and I eat it like a sandwich.
Well, of course,
not a sandwich, I guess, but like a open face sandwich.
Like an open face. Oh, dude, I think spaghetti cold on two pieces of bread is better than when it's warm and you're just eating it like that. I'll eat a spaghetti sandwich any day of the week.
It's not bad.
No. But yeah, you know what I do to my spaghetti too? Sour cream and hot sauce I'll put on it. So, yeah. What?
Hot sauce?
Yeah. Oh, dude, delicious.
I mean, it's red. Yeah. It's red. You know.
Yeah, little Tabasco on there. It's really good.
You should try Parmesan. Parmesan's good on spaghetti.
Oh yeah, for sure. Put Parmesan on there. Yeah, or like some shredded mozzarella.
What's the leaf stuff that they put on there? Is that basil or something?
Basil or something like that.
Oregano, right?
You know, now that we're talking about food, you know what I ate yesterday? I almost sent you a picture of my lunch. I had it wasn't liver. It basically was liverwurst. You know, that comes in the little cylinder and then you cut it up. I had liverwurst with Swiss and mustard on their sandwich. Oh, it was so good. And pickled eggs with some crab with cocktail sauce. That was my lunch.
You are straight. It's like grandma's house in 1981. That's like what she had that was in the back of the fridge.
It was very good. Honestly, I'll probably do the liverwurst again this today before I go off fishing. I think I'm going to do it.
Worst.
You're the worst. You're the liverwurst. But it was. It's very good. Very good. So yeah, completely out time. National Spaghetti Day. Spaghetti. World Braille Day. There's really not a whole lot going on today. Braille's crazy.
How do you know where it's at?
I think you got to definitely feel around, but I think there's like maybe a general consensus of where you have to put Braille. You know what I mean?
They have Braille on an ATM machine that you drive up to.
Yeah, but I think that's for walk up. Or maybe if someone is just hard of doesn't have that course. I guess if you need Braille, it doesn't matter how thick your glasses are. You probably shouldn't be behind the wheel of a vehicle, I'm guessing.
It's like I have so many questions. I
think the Braille too is just because it's not like they make separate ATMs just for the bank. It's all the same. Like whatever the keypad is, it's probably just all the same from the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not they make like these only go to banks and then the other ones are walk up ones. You know what I mean?
Always my first question. You know, it's kind of a hard subject. You know, like ask a blind person. You know, and I'm sure there's a lot of them out there that would love to do that interview. But I do. I have a good pocket full of questions. You know. How do you find Braille? First off, do you just know where it's at? Like, is there? Second of all, what do you see? I mean, that's kind of a weird way to put it, but is it black? He's just not there. Is it a sense that's not there?
I think it's all different. I think it's different for every. I mean, there's probably
probably different if you were born being able to see and then blind later on. So now you.
That's how my Aunt Cindy was. Like she never fully lost her eyesight. Like when the late part of her life, it was basically like shadows in a sense. But like, I mean, you're not seeing. Like if I was on the other side of the room and I did this, she probably couldn't see it, but she could maybe see my shadow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But if you were close enough, like you could, wave your hand in front of her face, she'd be like, I saw that. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But yeah, then I'm sure there's people, with no ocular visibility.
And I guess the last question I would have is, so if you were born blind, how do you imagine color? Like, do you know color? Like, obviously you don't, because you've never seen it, right? But like, do you have like, how do you explain a color?
How do you explain blue? Explain blue.
And like, what do you think it is? And like, I'm just like trying to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and thinking about that. It blows my mind. I can never.
That's a good question. Yeah. Yeah. Because like blue, like for me, I'd be like, well, okay, imagine the ocean. Well, okay, I know. Okay, so water is blue, like, but it's not all water is blue, or the sky,
I had this thought, and I'm telling you, dude, early on, this is probably like middle school, and I like always blew my mind. And it was, what if I was taught that this right here is orange?
Yeah.
And we both call this orange, but if I were to get in your body, I would see.
First of all, look at you. Hold on, you dirty doper with your Bob Marley lighter. What are you doing?
Shut up. I'm trying to make a good point here. All right. That's funny. It's a Bob Marley.
Look at my Bob Marley lighter, man.
I didn't buy this.
Show me the bottom of that lighter. Show me the bottom of it. Oh, I figured I'd see ash on one of the corners.
Oh, what? From doing it? I don't do any dirty doping. All right.
Anyway, go on with your point.
All right. I'm going to start over. All right. We both can agree this is orange, right?
Yeah, right.
But say where I were to be able to hop in your body and to see what you see. But what I see from my brain, I see is blue now, or green, we'll say. But we both call it orange because initially from day one,
you were told that was
orange.
But see, that's color blindness, basically.
You could have a totally different color scheme from what I say it is in your head and what you see, but we would never know because from day one, that has always been orange. You
wouldn't know, but again, though, I think you're kind of in the realm of color blindness, because that's the thing, is when a person is, I get what you're saying.
What you're saying is I used this lighter before I
thought this up. Now, hold on. What if my blue is your red, man?
It's a good thought, isn't it?
Because what you're saying is, like, you see blue, but the fact is, though, is that everyone else, though, like, that's where color blindness comes in. It's like, yeah, there are definitely people, like, I'll point that, and be like, that's red. You're like, no, it's not. That's fucking gray. Right. But that's, you know what I mean? So, but that's just your eyes not seeing, because we all know what blue is. But I don't know. But
you don't know because you're not in my body. I could see it as what you call green, but we both agree in our separate bodies because that's what we were taught.
Right. That's what we were taught. But
track here?
In the picture of things, we all know what the color spectrum.
And how do you study that?
So now maybe like do you go to other cultures? Maybe other cultures have different,
like names. Schemes, like it's all.
I don't know.
Relevant. It's just that's weird to think about. You know what's wild is try to explain that. Try to explain that thought to your 7th grade friend.
Yeah.
6th grade friend. You're like, dude, what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Why do you have a 6th grade friend? Who's your 6th grade? Were you hanging out with?
No, I was in 6th grade when I thought of this.
Mom, I'm freaking out.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, it'd be interesting to talk to like it's someone who was blind from birth, or maybe and someone who was blind. Because I mean, I never asked my Aunt Cindy, like, Aunt Cindy, what's anything like that. But now it's intriguing.
In my old apartment, there was a lady that would walk around the block who was completely blind.
Yeah.
And no problem.
Dude, my Aunt Cindy would literally walk herself to the YMCA and swim by herself and then go get everything and come back home, walk down the sidewalk, cross the road. Amazing. Dude, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Like for me, it's like she's crossing crosswalks and
yep.
Like, are you just listening for cars? Like,
well, like
a Tesla's not rolling through. Like,
right again, you hope so. Right, but I mean that's why it dings. Like if you do the crosswalk, you hear it ticks and makes noises. It's all set up for it, but yeah, dude, it's wild, man. It's crazy to think about.
Close your eyes and walk to the bathroom right now.
Impossible. Impossible. Well, you know what? Where I'm at in this studio, because I've been here enough, I could. And there's enough, you know why? There's enough walls, there's enough tight space.
All right, do it real quick, and you can't do any of this.
Oh, you can't do that? No, that's not fair.
Is that your side?
They get the sticks. There's not like they're just running around. They have sticks. That sprint.
Have you seen the video recently of the blindfolded race? It's a blindfolded sprint, and it's like 100-yard sprint.
Oh my God,
the dude veers off, and for some reason they have a fence pole. Of course, dude. I mean, absolutely annihilated.
Yeah. Yep.
Why? Who put that there, dude?
I'm not saying I could power walk to the bathroom, but I think I could make it, you know. No hands. Hey, no hands.
Everybody listen. Brock comes back. Fuck, man. What was that noise?
Just a bunch of clanking. Oh no, he hit the stairs.
Somebody pots and pans upstairs.
He hit the stairs. Oh no. Anyway, all right. Well, there you go. I think that's good enough. Getting social on January 4th, 2024. That's going to do it for the Plan B After Show podcast with Brock and Hunter. We'll see you guys next time. Oh, Jesus. God, make it stop.